foreign news. And the answer is 12 years. What is the question?
Is it how many years WKD has to be in an oak barrel before it's served?
Is it how long will it take to get out of the Olympic car park afterwards?
Is it what's the record for being lost in an IKEA?
What is the radioactive half-life of Sillet Bang?
Is it how long does it take to sun-dry a tomato in Glasgow?
How long does a minute in Jeremy Clarkson's company feel like?
What did the group The Four Seasons temporarily rename themselves when they experimented with 44 extra members?
Is it the average age of retirement for a cage fighter in Preston?
Is it how long can I hum for?
No, it is not that. OK, let's move to the correct answer.
It's how long does it take to piss out one of those big cokes you get in the cinema?
Is it if someone was half my age, how old would they be?
Is it how old do you have to be to think Dappy from N-Dubs is a musical genius?
And finally, what age does Gary Glitter consider borderline?
You couldn't let Glitter
No
go.
way.
Anyone know what it is?
Is it how long will Putin be allowed to serve as Russian president if he gets elected next time?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Very good. Thank you very much. Hugh. Yes, the question I was looking for is, for how many more years might Vladimir Putin be president of Russia if he wins next year's Russian election? This is news that Vladimir Putin ended speculation by announcing his intention to run for the role of president of Russia next year. The likelihood is that he'll win 2 terms, which would keep him in power until 2024.
There's a huge debate about this. There's fear in the West that this is going to damage relationships with Russia, because Medvedev is much more of a reformer than Putin, but really it doesn't matter. Medvedev, Putin, it doesn't matter who's in the Kremlin. The problem with the Kremlin is whoever is in the Kremlin, you can't feed them after midnight and they mustn't come into contact with water.
Can I point out to any of the agents watching that it wasn't me who took the piss out of any of you? It was the others. There's no need to irradiate my food. I said, irradiate Andy and Dara's food. They've already lost their hair.
It's a weird way to kill somebody, isn't it? Irradiating their food, you know, irradiating sushi in particular.
Yeah.
I mean, as a delivery method, a small conveyor belt seems like a fairly random way to go. Hee. Soon he will take. Oh wait, no, he's taken it. He's left it. Oh, it's coming back here. It's coming back here. Oh! Which one is it? Which one is it? Oh!
This also was David Cameron's problem, wasn't it? When he went to Russia about 2 weeks ago, didn't he, Cameron?
Yes, he did.
It was a very difficult trip for Cameron, though, because, first of all, he wasn't allowed to mention Litvinenko, but even harder, for the whole trip, he had to stop himself saying, simples.
That's the most awkward photo outside a Giggs family reunion. Putin increasingly looks like the Terminator wrapped in the skin of Alf Stewart out of Home and Away.
That looks like a really bad thing from Madame Tussauds, doesn't it? You'd be pissed off if you paid 30 quid to go and see that.
It does like Madame Tussauds by the guy who doesn't do hands very well. Yeah, I'm really good with faces. I do eyes, but I just can't do hands. They're like, oh, yeah, my hand. I just kind of hide them normally in jackets and stuff.
I actually prefer the phrase chamber pot to Putin.
What new look has he been sporting recently, though?
He got a facelift.
We think that he got a facelift, yes.
Why can you not say... We're not allowed to say he had a facelift?
Well, no, because we don't know for definite. And I'm not saying that this show would be in any danger if it specifically said that Putin had a facelift. I'm just saying that she said that she had a facelift. That's all I'm saying. Who is this running dog of the capitalist regime? Let's just see the then and now, right? This is, what he looked like and how he looks like now. No, he's not. He just got a crocodile clip on the back of his head. and he's just
They're
more,
all
he's
actually
more
that.
relaxed.
It's possible that he has had a facelift. I don't think he even has a Russian accent. It's just that everybody sounds like it when they faces like this. Help me, I can't feed myself.
In other news, what have scientists been all worked up about this week?
They've been worked up by the fact that apparently Einstein might be wrong,
Yep.
and that maybe something can travel faster than light. And I'm not surprised by this, because I have got those energy-saving light bulbs. And what I like to do is I like to turn them all on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because by that way, by the time it gets dark, they're throwing out a bit of light.
I love that picture of Einstein. I always think they've just airbrushed Marilyn Monroe out of the photo.
I think what they've airbrushed out of that is, in fact, a 9-volt battery. And it's a fantastic time.
But this whole thing about Einstein and the speed of light, here's what I don't get. Dara, you know about this.
I know a little bit about this, but not yet.
Because the whole thing is that apparently time isn't constant. That if you're travelling, like, time slows down.
Yeah, if
and
you're
time
travelling
is
at speed,
different
time
if you're
slows down.
travelling. And the way he proved that was based on the fact that the speed of light is constant. So maybe, how can the speed of something be constant if time itself is not? When speed is measured.
Yeah, but the time,
using
this is the time outside the frame of reference of the thing that's travelling.
Is there anybody in the audience whose brain is currently hurting?
Space-time, isn't it?
If you're a beam of light, if you're the beam of light...
I am a shining beam of light.
No, Ed, you're a beautiful snowflake.
It's all going to kick off later on, isn't it?
If you're a beam of light, there is no time for you. A beam of light appears everywhere simultaneously.
What do you mean there's no time for you? If you're a beam of light, it is your time to shine.
Okay, I'm not turning this into Glee, right? Which is where you want to go with this, right? So you just take your...
Are you saying that the
Points were
speed of
only
light,
fixed in baseball.
how fast is the speed of light relative to, say, hot cakes? Is it faster? What about a rat up a drain pipe? Faster, slower than shit off a shovel?
It's seemingly marginally slower than the shit off the shovel, but rats still can't match it.
I heard that the neutrinos travelled from Switzerland to Italy faster than Nazi gold at the end of the World War.
While they were travelling, was time not different for them?
Yeah, but not... Oh, Jesus. For them, yes.
Ed, don't worry your head about it. You're a beautiful snowflake.
What I like about this is that loads of people who have absolutely no understanding of physics have had to sit down and try and work out really complicated things. Like, previously to this, I thought that Einstein's theory of relativity and Einstein's theory of special relativity meant cousins no, second cousins yes.
I don't think light actually travels that fast. I don't know if you tried running with a torch.
It's all very complicated, isn't it? I don't profess.
Yes, Ed. Yes, Ed, it is. I
don't profess to completely...
I'll let you finish a second, but I would love that to be people's final word on the whole
It's all
thing.
very complicated.
It's all very complicated, so don't worry your pretty little head. At the end of that round, the points go to Chrissy and Milton. Now we come to scenes we'd like to see, so if everyone can make their way over to the performance area. I'll read out this week's topics, and then we'll see what our panelists can come up with. OK, here we go. The first subject is bad things to say in a job interview.
When I said I was a Yale student, I studied key cutting at Mr. Minutes.
Why do we want this job? Don't tell him I have to.
No, I applaud your policy of positive discrimination, and that's why I blacked up.
Can I just check? This office is more than 50 metres from a school.
What do you mean, no experience? Being abducted by aliens isn't an experience, and I don't know what it is.
Well, yes, I would make the perfect train driver. I'm always late, and I break down really easily.
I think I'd make a very good diplomat. I'd like to live in Paris with all the other parasites.
What do I see myself doing in 5 years' time? Exactly the same, only on Dave.
Thank you for seeing me. I hope you don't mind if I stay sat down for a moment. I've got a little erection bubbling away.
No, emu, no, emu, no, no, no.
What can I bring to this job? How about the photocopier from my last office?
Yes, well, in spite of my lack of medical experience, I still think of gynecology as a calling.
What are my weaknesses? Fat birds.
OK, the next topic is unlikely things to hear on a consumer programme.
This week on Watchdog, another shower of gullible twats ask us to make sense of their piss-poor decision-making.
Welcome to Watchdog. Here's a dog.
But when he asked the cold callers for their identification, they shot Mr. Bin Laden with an AK-47.
I would like to complain about the boomerang I bought. I threw it, but it never came back.
This week, we investigate bikini waxing strips. Are they just a rip-off?
Tonight, we're investigating fencing and why I got tickets for that instead of the 100 metres final, which is what I wanted.
Many of you who have bought Death Stars have emailed us complaining about a security problem with one of the exhaust vents.
Although Austin the Butcher claims that his sausages are made of premium meat, we can reveal that's bollocks.
The cruise had a 1940s theme, and Tom and Vera were delighted until they were sunk by a U-boat in the North Atlantic.
I didn't ask for it, didn't order it, got it, even though I don't even want it, and it doesn't even work. We have some more views on the coalition after the break.
What was sold as a vibrator is clearly just a taser with a stale sausage attached to it.
But something was wrong with the car. The clock said 63,000 miles, while the mileometer said 3:15.
I would like to complain about the sushi restaurant at Gatwick Airport. There's nice big portions going round on the conveyor, but they do taste luggagey.
Dear Watchdog, I'm extremely pissed off with this product. I bought just for men, my wife used it, and now I am gay.
Identity theft is on the increase. I'm Dara O'Brien. We work, so he doesn't have to.
OK, give it up round point with Chris, Q and Milton. And that's the end of the show. This week's winners are Chris Allison, Hugh Dennis and Milton Jones. Commiserations to Andy Parsons, Holly Walsh and Ed Byrne. Thank you for watching. I'm Dara Breen. Good night.
Stephen Fry is indecisive tomorrow night at 10 here on BBC Two. Alan Davies and Phil Jupitus are on hand to help him make some decisions. Join us for QI.